Good morning, friends. It is October 1st. Happy October. And today I am doing a full-blown self-care day. It has been crazy. Many of you know that Youtober this year, I'm doing Monday through Friday videos. Originally, it was supposed to be 31 days, but then Mars retrograde happened and it was a whole thing. I have a whole video where I talked about it. But I'm on vacation right now until October 12th is when I go back to work, which I say work, and it is work. It is my job. Trust me, it's work. But just because it is my passion doesn't mean it's not work. But I'm like not filming any new content except for vlogging right now for the next couple of weeks. And yeah, I feel like I haven't taken good care of myself in such a long time. I don't know if I'm like about to. I'd have to actually check the transits, but either I'm feeling the effects already or it's currently happening. I'm going through or about to be going through my 12th house transit. As a Scorpio rising in sidereal astrology, my 12th house falls into Libra. So as soon as Libra season ticks over in sidereal, which I don't believe that it has, don't quote me on that. I haven't checked the transits in a while, but I'll be going through my 12th house and I feel like I'm already feeling it, like, but today being the Pisces full moon, like I had just been going through it, y'all. Like I have nothing to be upset about, meaning by like societal standard, I have nothing to be upset about. Well, that's also not true. I have some stuff I could be upset about, but like in my personal day-to-day life, I have nothing to be upset about. Like my bills are paid, there's a roof over my head, I have an emotional support system, I'm doing really well for myself, like my career is in a really good place, I feel really good about that. Like there's so many good things that are happening in my life that by societal standard, I have nothing to complain about right now. I watched the Paris Hilton documentary last night and I just like sobbed. And I'm not somebody that normally watches movies and cries. Like it just, I feel like to cry, I don't really cry easily in front of other people either, which I was watching by myself, but it just like, I don't know if many of you have seen that. As somebody that is an empath, I have always known, without her even needing to address it, that Paris Hilton, that was an act. I could see right through it. I've always known, and I would preach it to anybody who would talk shit to me about Paris Hilton. My entire, like, I don't remember a time in my life that I knew about Paris Hilton that I wasn't, which if you haven't seen the documentary, it's on YouTube, it's free. Great documentary, highly recommend. But she just was like acting for the camera. She's not really that persona that she has been. And I've like I said, I've always known it. I've always known it. Watching her talk about her childhood trauma, I know what that feels like. I know what that feels like to try to express traumas that you've been through and have other people just react to you in such a way that they just like shove you back down to where you came from, or they'll tell you like other people have it so much worse, and like we need to stop as a culture doing that. And it just brought up a lot of like my old shit, like growing up handicap, being put under surgery without my consent multiple times because I didn't have a say. And just, it brought up like, you know, they say that like you may not remember the trauma, but your body remembers. And I've never really like dealt with that stuff. And I'm like, I might have to put a trigger warning in this vlog. I've never really dealt with that. Like I've never gone and talked to a therapist specifically about what I've been through in that regard. And it was such a huge part of my childhood. And I just don't talk about it because I was never given the space as a child to talk about it. Like it just, I was just kind of expected that that's what my life was. And there was no emotional support for me. And I'm not here because I want to garner your sympathy or I want to like, I just know what that feels like. I know what that feels like to go through something so traumatic and not have people understand, and to like put a persona on yourself to try to just be like everybody else and to just be normal. And I feel like so much of my childhood was like that. So much of my childhood, it was like no exceptions were made. And I just needed to be grateful because at least we could have the medical care I needed. At least I had people that were willing to make sacrifices to take care of me physically. But emotionally, that did not exist. And I don't care what anybody ever says. Like, I experienced it, I lived it, so I know. And it just, having Paris, like, God, I didn't realize this was gonna turn into like a whole like crying vlog about Paris Hilton, but like it really struck a chord with me. I just feel like a mess. I feel like a mess. And so today, I wanted to do a self-care day. All right, friends, we got the goods. Also, sorry if that's in the way. It's this cute little broom that I keep in my car because I'm a witch. Why would I not have a broom on my car hanging? But we got the goods. Midnight Sun. Let me turn the air off. Midnight Sun, Stephanie Meyer. I haven't looked at this at all yet. I'm very excited. I purposefully waited to buy this book on the 1st. So I was excited that they had it. And I was nervous that they wouldn't because everywhere has been sold out of it until right now. So we got the goods. I'm actually gonna go buy myself a coffee right now.
Hey there. Sorry about the wait. What can I get for you?
No worries. Do you guys still have nitro?
So we do normally. We're just out right now.
No. Okay. You know, I don't think I want anything. But thank you.
Okay. Sorry about that.
No
Thank
worries.
you.
Have a nice day. I didn't film it, but I did go to the grocery store after the fact and I picked up a nitro cold brew. This is the dark caramel. How do you say caramel? Is it caramel or caramel? I say it caramel. My husband says caramel. But this is vegan. It does not have any dairy or anything in it. And it's a nitro in a can. Girl, I went to 2 Starbucks today to look for nitro and nobody has it. All you pumpkin spice loving bitches need to step off my nitro. Because I know for fall, they do a dairy version. Like I can't have it or I don't want to have it because there's dairy in it. But they do a like dairy pumpkin spice foam or something for cold brew, which I bet is delicious. Didn't stop drinking dairy because it was nasty. It's other reasons, but besides the point, I need this. I also crave fish specifically. I used to eat fish before going plant-based, and with fish, obviously I'm not gonna go and buy fish. So I picked up these golden fishless fillets by Gardein. These are so good. The plan is to put a few of these in the air fryer for myself and put them on a salad, which I will show to you. I think I'm gonna do romaine, cherry tomato halves, maybe some cucumber, we'll see. And I think I have some other vegetable that maybe I could put in there. And then I'm gonna cut these up after I cook them right on top and kind of do almost like what I would consider like a salmon salad, but it's not salmon, obviously. Because that's something that I feel like with self-care for myself is, don't get me wrong, sometimes self-care looks like a box of Daiya mac and cheese and like veggie hot dogs. Sometimes that's what self-care looks like, but usually when I feel like this, I actually try to pump more nutrients into my body. So I will have like a green smoothie in the morning, and then I will have like a salad or something like more nutritionally dense during the afternoon. And then I'll usually have like a heavier pasta, more comfort food in the evening. That's just something that I tend to do. So we are gonna have a little salad. And I also have decided, because it's a little bit warm today, I actually don't know. Hey Siri, that bitch. Oh. What's the current temperature?
It's about 77 degrees outside.
Okay, it's like 77 degrees, which like isn't terrible, but it's not my favorite temperature to go outside and walk around. Anything like above 75 and I'm like, no. So, I don't think I want to go for a walk. I think instead I'm gonna do some Pilates here.
When you're up, you think you'll never go down, never go down. Ooh, once you're down, you think you'll never get up, never get up. Ooh, when we love, we think we'll never break up, never break up. Ooh.
So, do all of that times 3. And I know it doesn't look like much. It probably really doesn't. It probably looks like I'm barely doing freaking anything. But I promise you, when you have never done Pilates a day in your life and you're somebody who is like very sedentary, that workout will kick your ass. Like, I'm sweating. Other than that, all I really do is like walking. If I decide to go for a walk, I try to do like 3 times a week, just like out and around my neighborhood. And I'm really like, that is probably like my goal right now is I'm gonna be 30 in May. And I always told myself by age 30, I would like be at my ideal weight for my body, and not by like a doctor's ideal or like a BMI ideal, but like my ideal. So, whew, sorry, she's still out of breath. I would be at like my ideal weight, which to me, anywhere between 140 and 160, I think I would be really happy. Currently, I'm weighing in at about 196. So I don't think I've said that out loud. There was a time period when I first went plant-based and I lost like a crap load of weight. And it was mostly because I think I didn't know about plant-based junk food, and now I do. So that's a big difference. And also I spent like most of the summer being very sedentary, and also it's quarantine. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I don't really talk about my body or body goals because I have like family members that I know sometimes watch that are highly judgmental of like fat people. And it's really dumb. And I'm better than that. Like, I know that I'm better than that. And I know that if this person or people confronted me, I would have no problem standing up for myself and being like, yeah, it's quarantine. I was small and I got big. Like, life is not, I'm not here just to pay bills and lose weight, you know? But at the same time, like, being handicapped, I know that putting any extra weight on my frame specifically is actually detrimental and harmful to me. So it's not even just like the societal standard of body, it's like my personal health. Like, I should also medically weigh less because it puts a lot of stress on my joints. So yeah, my goal by the time I'm 30 years old is to lose like, what did I say, 196, and I want to be at least 160. 140 would be ideal, or like 145, but let's say 160, 70, 80, 90. So I have like 36 pounds to lose. I feel like that is not a lot. Like, my highest weight ever was 210 pounds, and I feel like my fishless fillets are done, but I feel like with my, I don't remember what I was about to say. I feel like 36 pounds in like 7 months is extremely doable if I wanted to be at the high end of my goal, but I don't know, we'll see. Also, I really need to get better sports bras. Like, you know what else I noticed about me this week? I'm gonna share these pictures with you because they're not going up on Instagram, and I know not that many people watch my vlogs. So look at these photos. All of my apple-shaped women, men too, I suppose, but women in particular, or anybody who, however you choose to identify, anybody that has large breasts, okay? I know how it feels. It's frustrating also to have to play in an industry that doesn't know how to dress your body. That's like another thing, is I would love to just be able to like buy clothes. I would love to be able to buy clothes and have them fit in my breast area, because I don't have like a huge stomach or like huge, I shouldn't even say huge, that's like not a nice word, I'm sorry. I don't have a lot of excess fat around my like legs, hips, butt, thighs. I have like really skinny legs, no butt, and I'm like gut and boobs. So I'm like this orange walking around with stick legs. And I feel like there is no fashion industry that caters to that. So that's like another thing, is I'm like a fashionista waiting to birth myself into the world because I love fashion. And I've never, except for like in my teenage years, which I'm not trying to have my teenage body. My teenage body is long gone. And also she was real unhealthy back in that time. So anyways, to make a long story short, my apple-shaped women, however you choose to identify, anybody with large breasts, I see you, I hear you, I know how frustrating it is to find clothes for you. And I have changed. I changed into my pajamas, even though I'm gonna have to put clothes on in a little bit. I got my salad, which I wanted to say a couple of things. This is the dressing I'm using. It comes from Trader Joe's. It is a carrot ginger miso dressing. It has carrots, ginger, white miso, rice vinegar, and shallots. And the miso is soybean paste. It's not like fish broth base. This stuff is the bomb. I probably put too much on my salad, but I don't care. Very excited to eat this. I also have half of a Living in Gratitude Fall Edition GT's Synergy Kombucha that I'm going to finish because I have another one for tonight during my girls' nights. I also still have my Nitro coffee here, and I'm actually gonna sit down and watch a movie for a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna get to finish the movie because I have to go pick up my husband in a little bit, and I have to like prepare dinner because I'm making vegan Alfredo from the Hot for Food cookbook. I'm not sure if I'm gonna watch Interview with the Vampire, The Man in the Iron Mask, or Double Jeopardy. So I'm gonna actually turn on my TV right meow, and we're gonna see what is available. I have all those movies on DVD, but I don't want to pull out my PlayStation 3 and have to hook it up to play a DVD. So I'm gonna see if I can watch it on just like Prime or Netflix or something. One of those movies. Double Jeopardy. Watch now on Netflix. Yes.
We'll find the remedy, or would you stay with me now till the morning light?
So I think I mentioned to y'all that it was girls' night dinner, and I am a little dressed up for the occasion. I think they were dressing up a little bit too. I'm sure we'll do different, that'd be so fun. I'm gonna tell them we should do theme nights, but this is what I'm wearing. I have a black velvet dress, just some socks because I'm just gonna be home. A black velvet dress on from one of my favorite local boutiques called Mika Rose. A lot of my clothes, a lot of you ask in my like Instagram pictures and stuff where my clothes come from. So much of my wardrobe is from Mika Rose. They have an online store as well. And then over here, my beautiful husband is helping me out with dinner because I'm running a little bit behind.
I don't care, 'cause right now I feel the love that we said we would burn. Oh, I know that you feel it too. I know that I told you we're over. I swear that I'm sober. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her.
It's literally midnight. I just finished reading my cards for the full moon. Very exciting stuff. I do my own spreads on myself, and they go full moon to full moon. And this next month I think is gonna be so many. Here, let me actually flip the camera around once. I feel like this full moon to the next full moon, I'm up leveling so much. I anticipate like a lot happening between now and then, especially like monetarily. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm a double Taurus. We talked about money a little bit in my last vlog. I'm trying to move away from my window because it might be loud. I've talked a little bit about money, and I would be lying if I said that like, my thing is I want to be in a position where money no longer controls me. I don't want to make decisions because I have to have X amount of money to do blank. I want to be able to freely move in the universe in a way and manifest my life that way, that money is no object and I don't have to consider it to make decisions or to heal others or help others. I want to be in that kind of position. That's like the lifestyle that I'm manifesting. And I feel like this next month, I don't know what is about to happen. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but I think a lot of what I've been putting work in for, I feel like I could comfortably say the last like 18 months, maybe more. I feel like a grand culmination is coming. And I don't know if it's gonna be like the end game. I don't think I'm ever gonna be done, but I feel like a lot of what I've been manifesting for quite some time, I just feel it. I've already been feeling it. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm a highly intuitive, highly sensitive person. I've been feeling it on the horizon. And I'm already currently closer than I've ever been to that. So it excites me, but it also makes me kind of nervous. I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot to take in, okay? We literally got, I'm looking at my cards, we got the King of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, and the 9 of Cups, and the Ace of Cups, all in the same reading. I do like big spreads for myself twice a month on the new and full moons. I'll be excited to check in at the new moon with myself and see what's happening. But anyways, that is all for this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I feel like it was kind of all over the place. I did a lot of self-care things. I did a lot of feeling and tending to self, and I'm gonna do more of that tomorrow, which you won't see because I'm not vlogging tomorrow, but vacation's been very kind to me so far. Like, it's been hard in some patches because I'm so highly productive normally that when I'm asked to slow down, it takes an adjustment for me to not be in productivity mode. So it's been a little bit of an adjustment, but I'm feeling really good. Spending time with my friends was so valuable this evening. I didn't even realize I needed that, but I did. So to my best Virgo bitches, if you're watching, which I assume that you probably are, you are both so special to me, and I'm so grateful that I have a circle of powerful women around me, and that goes for all of my friends. I have such a circle of powerful women around me that are here to empower and to really seek soul comfort in, and I love that we have that. So that is gonna be all for this vlog. Please do not forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I'm at Kloee Taylor, and don't forget to subscribe, obviously, because there's more where this came from, and I will talk to you all tomorrow for another day of YouTuber. I love you so much. Good night.